The outcome is that Ganguly has won the toss and elected to field. It'll be interesting to see if that was the right decision as the game progresses. Joining me in the commentary box for this match is Jim Maxwell. And you had a look at the pitch a little earlier, Jim. How was it?
Well, Richie, I definitely wouldn't like to bat first on this pitch. There's a lot of grass on it and the ball should seam all over the place. This might lessen as the match progresses, but it might not last long enough for that to become an issue. A big toss to win.
The teams are walking out onto the field, so it won't be too long now before we get underway. So let's take a look at the teams. Here's the team for New Zealand: Macmillan, Fleming, Astol, Styrus, Cairns, Harris, McCullum, Oram, Vettori, Tuffy and Sinclair. And for India: Tendulkar, Sehwag, Ganguly, Dravid, Yuvraj Singh, Patel, Pathan, Harbhajan Singh, Kumble, Srinath and Khan. New Zealand
Run!
picked up very early by Macmillan. That's in the stands. 6 runs. He picked that up beautifully.
Well, he really hit that a long way. Exciting stuff.
He's gone over the top with that, and it looks like 4 runs. That required perfect timing.
Well, it was in the air, but there's no one there. No risk.
Macmillan facing. He goes over the top. Super shot by Macmillan.
What a clever piece of batting. He picked a safe area and just lifted it over the infield. The one-day fielding restrictions really give attacking batsmen an advantage at the start of the innings.
That's cleared the infield. Khan is not impressed.
He is particularly strong through the covers.
He's worked that into the gap. That's through the gap, and it'll go for 4. It rocketed back past the bowler.
That's not the right line to bowl to this batsman. He'll punish anything there. Run!
That's over the rope. 6 runs off Srinath. Srinath won't like that at all.
The bowler can't believe it, but it is out of the ground. 6 runs. Run!
That's over the rope. 6 runs off Srinath. The 50 is up for New Zealand.
The straight drive is his favourite shot, and it shows.
There it goes. Safely pouched by Ganguly.
He kept his concentration really well. He had a long time to think about that before it came down.
Khan gets his first wicket. The batsman was in trouble with that delivery. It's in the air. Dravid is underneath it and takes it comfortably.
The fielder did well there. He made it look easy, but it was a difficult catch to take.
Srinath gets his first wicket, waiting at the striker's end. That's the first boundary for Styrus.
The bowlers really need to keep it tight at this stage of the match.
There it goes. That was well held. It was in the air a long time.
Well held by the fielder there. That took a long time to come down.
Srinath gets his second wicket. That's out of the ground. He hardly seemed to hit that, yet it sailed over the ropes.
He hardly seemed to hit it, but it's gone for 6.
Astral facing. He's cleared the infield. 4 runs. Astral very quickly onto that one.
Well, he just got away with it. Risky shot. I'd recommend keeping the ball on the ground at this stage.
Kumble is chasing that one. Kumble out at long off. He's found the gap with that one. Khan is not impressed.
He really laid into that delivery. 4 runs all the way.
Ganguly to bowl to Astral. And 6.
Exciting stuff. He took a risk, but was well rewarded as the ball disappeared over the fence.
Oh, comprehensively bowled.
The bowler really made a mess of the stumps there.
Ganguly gets his first wicket. This was the end of the innings for Astral. Astral makes his way back to the dressing room.
He'll be kicking himself about that dismissal. He really didn't play that ball very well.
Cairns waiting at the striker's end. He smashed that away. New Zealand have taken their total on to 101.
He should be looking to bowl a tighter line at this stage.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off Ganguly. That takes him into double figures.
It doesn't really matter if it goes in the air if you hit it that far. bowler needs to avoid giving away boundaries, so he must keep it tight.
Ganguly continues. He's got hold of that one out of the ground. Ganguly won't like that at all.
Well, he really hit that a long way. Exciting stuff.
Expertly held.
The fielder did well there. He made it look easy, but it was a difficult catch to take.
Ganguly gets his second wicket. This was how the wicket fell. Cairns scored 24 runs from 11 balls.
That's not a good way to get out, and that will be playing on his mind.
The next man in is McCullum. McCullum waiting at the striker's end. That's over the rope. 6 runs off Ganguly. That's the first boundary for McCullum.
What an effortless shot!
That's in the stands. 6 runs. Tendulkar absolutely smashed that for 6.
Great strike. It looked like 6 the moment he struck it.
And 6. That was 6 all the way.
He hardly seemed to hit it, but it's gone for 6.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off Sinclair. Sinclair won't like that at all. That's over the rope. 6 runs off Sinclair. The score moves on to 35.
The fielder just watched it. Going.
Oh, that is an excellent shot by Tendulkar. Tuffy is not impressed.
He picked that ball up beautifully. The bowler will have to be careful not to put the ball in that area again.
He goes over the top. Super shot by Tendulkar.
The bowlers really need to keep it tight at this stage of the match.
That's a big hit. It's 6. Tendulkar has reached his 50 from 19 balls.
The bowler can't believe it, but it is out of the ground. 6 runs.
Oram to Tendulkar. He smashed that one right out of the ground. These two have taken their partnership to 96.
Exciting stuff. He took a risk, but was well rewarded as the ball disappeared.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off Oram. That takes the partnership between these two batsmen past 102. It's been great entertainment for this crowd.
That's a demoralising sight for any bowler, seeing the ball sail over the fence. Oh dear, that's a terrible misfield. More runs to the batting team.
That's over the infield and racing away for 4. That's over the rope. 6 runs off Cairns. Tendulkar absolutely smashed that for 6.
It doesn't really matter if it goes in the air if you hit it that far.
That's 2 more runs on the board.
Rate hovering at a good pace in this innings.
That's cleared the boundary. 6 runs. Tendulkar has taken his score into the 90s.
The fielder just watched it. Going.
There it goes, right out of the ground. These two players have now put on 152.
The bowler can't believe it, but it is out of the ground. 6 runs.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off Oram. That brings up his century.
What an effortless shot. Brilliant.
Safely taken by McMillan.
Straight down the fielder's throat. The batsman will be kicking himself.
Oram gets his first wicket. This was the end of the innings for Tendulkar. Tendulkar scored 102 runs from 37 balls. He found the gap with precision.
He gave the batsman too much room there. 4 runs.
That's out. Caught.
He got into great position to take that catch.
Cairns gets his first wicket. Let's see the action replay of that. Laxman makes his way back to the dressing room. That's out.
What a great sight for a bowler. Stumps flying in all directions.
Oram gets his second wicket. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. He's gone over the top with that, and it looks like 4 runs. Super shot by Ganguly. Pushed into the gap. Oram is not going to reach that. Picked up very early by Ganguly.
He played that shot perfectly.
That's it. That's the end of the match. So to sum up then, India win by 6 wickets.